Hello, crafty friends, and welcome back. I am doing another layout for Off the Board, as well as a new series called Striptease, and also playing along with Mixed Media Mayhem, and that is today's image we are using. So to start off with, that I am documenting more photos of my Destin, Florida trip with my mom, my sisters, my nieces, and my daughter. And this is a 4x4. All the pockets in the pocket page are 4x4 pieces. So I am taking one 12x12 piece of paper and cutting down each of the mats that will be the base for each of the pockets here. So that's what I'm working on here. And to tell you about the new series that I'm playing along with, Striptease, that this is a hop that Christine Harden has started. This is the very first one, and it was something that I suggested to her because I need a reason to use all of the branding strips from all of my papers. And so she ran with it and started this hop. So, of course, I had to play along. However, I will say that I am cheating this round. I did not have much time to do much creating because after I got back from this Destin trip in June, work was crazy, and then 2 weeks later, I was on vacation again because it was my husband and I's 30th wedding anniversary. So I actually started creating this layout with this hop in mind, and then realized that I was supposed to use rainbow themed. Well, this isn't exactly rainbow themed, although I do have a lot of the colors of the rainbow, I guess, technically within this layout here. So I am actually cheating, and then I'm also cheating because Striptease is supposed to post on the 16th, and I'm combining this with layouts that I'm supposed to do for Mixed Media Mayhem and Off the Board on the 18th. So, I just had to make it work, and I'm adding this layout to all of those playlists. So, not sure if you will see it on the 16th or the 18th, but one of the two you will see this layout here on my channel here. So there you can see that I did add a rub-on in the center square or center pocket. And then here I had gone through all of my papers from this new 49 and Market collection, Beach Vibes, and found some of the branding strips that I wanted to use. And the way that the designer, Dennis Bruton, designed this, that he actually created some of them that have things that you can cut apart. So there you can see that I am cutting one of the branding strips that actually has these tabs on it with different words. So this is one way I'm using my branding strips, is actually as embellishments. And then here is the next one I'm cutting apart. There is just several different words, and I'm actually using my decorative scissors to cut apart each of the words that I'm going to use on some of the photos as well as embellishments. And so really it'll just kind of make it look like a torn edge that I sometimes, if I don't want to actually tear it but have a more controlled look for my papers, that I will use those decal edge scissors from my stash. And so here on the lower 3 cards that I'm actually using the washi tape strips that come in this collection here. And I'm actually just going to use the same piece all the way across, and since it didn't actually, well, I guess technically it would have gone all the way across, but I wanted the ones on each side to have like a torn edge, and so there you can see that I have those little leftovers on each end and my picture in the middle. So there you can see that rub-on on that center card as well. It has a little poem, and that was all just one big rub-on that came within that collection. And then I am using a couple of laser cut flowers to do some further decorating on that particular page. Now on this layout, or this pocket page, I'm actually not matting any of my photos because most of them were larger, and so I just decided to, and they actually look just fine. They don't need to have any further help standing out on the page. So since this was a lighter colored piece of background paper, so all of the photos on this page actually do not have photo mats. So and I really vary between each page whether or not I'm going to mat my photos or not. In this one, I actually chose not to. So here I'm now starting on the middle section pockets here. And again, I'm just using that decal edge scissors to make like a torn edge on that one side. And then I'm actually going to mirror the same I guess, look on the other side with the paper or the branding strip going all the way to the far left side and then leaving a gap in the middle towards that rub-on block. So I'm also looking through the rub-ons from that same collection just to try and give some interest on this one little block above where I'm going to place that flower. And I found these two little rub-ons that look like mixed media splatters. And so instead of doing the gold splatters that I'm doing on, or I'm hoping to do on most of the 12x12 layouts, that I did just use these rub-ons instead. And this here that you see me cutting up, that's actually leftover foam that goes around the Vicky Boutin stickers. I don't know if they're going to be the same now that she's with 49 a Market, but that was from an old Christmas collection where they had the foam stickers, and I was just using that as basically some foam adhesive behind those flowers there. So there, I got the other branding strip on the other side. And for now, I do not have pictures in 3 of the blocks that I am waiting for a few more pictures, waiting to see if everybody has actually placed all the pictures within the shared folder on our iPhones. And if it is, then I'll come back in and either add some journaling in these blocks, or if I had any extra pictures from other pages that kind of coordinate from this that I didn't include originally, then I might put those pictures on those blocks as well. So I've kind of left the space for now, and otherwise I might just put big ephemera pieces as well. So we will see what happens there, and if I get a chance, I'll try and maybe add an updated photo to my Instagram when and if I do that. So, or maybe I'll do a share once I have the entire album completed. So this is actually a rub-on from the Sunburst collection, and I thought it looked pretty cool that I didn't want to waste some of the area since it's actually bigger than the 4x4 card. And so I did cut around, and I can actually use the rest of that on a different layout there. So stay tuned. I might use that here coming up on another page. And so this one is basically going to be my title block for this page, and I will just be adding one of the chipboard that says Beach Therapy, and it also has that floral sitting there as well. So then on the other side, you did see me go ahead and glue on the border pieces that I cut apart from each other, and just put one up above my photo and 2 below of my beach scene photo. And then here I'm just going to add my photo and put another one of those tabs that was also fussy cut from one of the branding strips. And then I think to finish things off for this particular block, I do add this tiny floral image here. And now I'm going to bring everything back in to show you how it will all look all put back together. And let's see, here I am that I did pull some buttons from, I have no clue what collection it's from. I'm guessing probably Spectrum Gardenia, that there was these buttons that came in one of the kits that I purchased. And then I'm also using some leftover, what are they, Bubbles and Bobbles from the, I think that's the original Spectrum Sherbet, and in some various different colors. And then that pretty much wraps things up. So here is the close-up photos of each block and the whole page. So if you have any questions for me, please feel free to leave those down below. Otherwise, I do have a list for my Pinterest as well as my Instagram if you want to go check out close-up photos there as well. And please go check out everybody that's playing along with this hop. And thanks for stopping by. We will see you next time. Bye.